Vanished without a trace. The Springfield Three mystery. 3 women. 1 quiet home. And a disappearance so clean, it left behind no clues, no witnesses, and no sound. June 7, 1992, Springfield, Missouri. By morning, Suzanne Streeter, Sherrill Levitt, and Sherrill Shaw were gone. Not kidnapped from the street. Not taken at gunpoint. Just gone. No broken locks. No forced entry. No struggle. Only silence, and a mystery that would haunt America for more than 30 years. This is Trial and Terror. It began as a night of celebration. Suzanne Streeter, 19, and her best friend Stacy McCall, 18, had just graduated high school. They spent the evening hopping between parties, laughing, and making plans for a trip to Branson the next day. But when the night ran late, they decided to stay over at Suzanne's mother's home. Sherrill Levitt, a 47-year-old hairdresser and single mom, known for her warmth and meticulous nature. It was a safe neighborhood, quiet, suburban, the kind of place where nothing bad ever happened. At 2 a.m., the girls arrived at Sherrill's house on East Delmar Street. By sunrise, all 3 were gone. The next morning, friends and family started to worry when Stacy didn't show up for their planned trip. Calls went unanswered. So her mother, Janice McCall, drove to Sherrill's home. What she found chilled her. The front door was unlocked. All 3 women's cars were parked outside. Their purses, keys, and cigarettes still inside. The TV was on, and a broken porch light lay shattered near the front step. But there were no signs of struggle. No blood. No forced entry. It was as if the Springfield Three had simply walked out of their own lives and disappeared into thin air. The investigation exploded. Police combed through thousands of tips, from psychics, neighbors, and anonymous callers. One witness claimed to have seen a green Dodge van near the house that night, but no solid evidence ever surfaced. Detectives interviewed ex-boyfriends, co-workers, even strangers who'd attended graduation parties. Nothing. In 1997, 5 years later, a convicted felon named Robert Craig Cox, a known violent offender, claimed he knew what happened. He taunted reporters, saying the women were dead and would never be found. But he refused to give details. Over the years, there were digs, searches, rumors of shallow graves under parking lots, and even talk of cult involvement, but every lead collapsed into dead ends. So what really happened? One theory says they interrupted a burglary, perhaps by someone they knew, and were taken at gunpoint. Another suggests multiple perpetrators, explaining how 3 women could vanish so quickly. Some even believe the case connects to serial offenders active in Missouri during the early 1990s. But with no bodies, no evidence, and no confession, the motive remains a shadow. Over 3 decades later, the case remains one of America's most baffling disappearances. The Springfield police still receive tips, even now. Every year, on June 7th, candles are lit on East Delmar Street, 3 of them, one for Sherrill, one for Suzanne, and one for Stacy. Their families still hold on to hope, fragile but unbroken, that one day someone will finally talk. Because the truth doesn't fade. It waits. And somewhere, someone still knows what happened to the Springfield Three. This is Trial and Terror. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and join us next time, as we dive into the darkest crimes and coldest mysteries the world has ever known. Until next time, stay curious, stay cautious, and remember, justice begins with truth.